everybody, this is Dr. Ryan from Infinite Wellness here in Glen Carbon, and many times a lot of our shoulder injuries are because of internal rotation. So how do we treat that if we see that? If you're seeing this on yourself, one thing that you can do is start to figure out ways to strengthen different muscles throughout here that are actually going to pull your shoulder back in the proper alignment. For one, just having proper posture is important. So just even consciously knowing that pulling your shoulders back and doing this for extended periods of time, this will eventually start to set in. You're going to build tone. So that's one thing, just focusing on your posture. I know many times it's hard to do. So another exercise that you can do, and many people see ex-pitchers doing this, etc., ex-athletes, is the old external rotation exercise. So what we'll do is we'll actually get a rubber band, we'll attach it to a wall or a pole, and we'll actually have that person or that patient externally rotate that shoulder. Now, a lot of folks will want to internally rotate, but if your shoulder's already internally rotated, you're just adding more strength to that same area. So we want to just work on that external rotation. You don't have to come out really far, you just want to come out to where you're activating that muscle, that posterior shoulder muscle, to help to pull that shoulder back. And one of the last exercises, there's many, but one of the great exercises I really like are seated rows, or you can be seated in a chair, for instance. You can be seated like this, whatever works for you. But what we want to have is some resistance that we're pulling, and I always tell our patients that we want to pull between belly button and belt buckle, and we want to keep those elbows tight. So imagine I'm pulling that from behind the camera here, and we're pulling those rubber bands tight, keeping the elbows tight, and moving in a controlled fashion. Because what you want to do is you want to pinch those shoulder blades down. You don't want to pinch them together, because many times the muscles down here are weak. And so we want to pull those scapulas down, which is going to naturally open us up. It's going to pull those shoulder blades down and open up those shoulders. And this is huge to keep those shoulders healthy. So I hope this gives you a few good examples of some exercises that you can do to strengthen and to have a healthy shoulder. So God bless, and if you ever need us, give us a call.